Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakwunokwodi said the Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki they take Osimo streetlight to Ikpoba Hill. He said the work don't start. Make I leave you, make you hear from Comrade Stanley Osaze Osakwunokwodi.
Thank you, Edo government. Thank you, Edo government. You see this new version of streetlight is heading to Ikpoba Hill. We've not seen this before in the hills. All government keep abandoning us. The streetlight ably installed and powered by the Osimo power plant by His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki right now is heading to Ikpoba Hill. It's already climbing Ikpoba slope. You could recall that the last time we made a request that the Edo State government should, as a matter of urgency, extend the street light to Ikpoba Hill as we speak. The government of Governor Godwin Obaseki have masked his words with actions. It is worthy of note that in our contemporary urban society, we've seen streetlight not being powered by a well-orchestrated power outlet, but the use of generator. As we speak today, His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki has not only brought the street light to our zone, it will and it is being powered by the promised Osimo power plant. By the promised Osimo power plant. Somebody wrote yesterday on my wall, he said, what about the promised Osimo power plant? I laughed as a result of the level of ignorance that young man is carrying. The Osimo power plant, as far as we are concerned in Edo State, is functional. It's working, and it almost guarantees a 24 hours power supply in government ministries, parastatals, and other government establishments. But the truth of the matter is, even if the light is too much and you have many wastage, the Edo government does not have the right whatsoever to distribute such electricity to individual houses. If the government tries it, he will be greeted with litigation. Because the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is very explicit and clear when it talks about responsibility of each arms or organs of government in respect to power. It is the federal government that is in charge of power generation, power transmission, and the federal government commissioned the discos to carry out power distribution. So, even if you have 5,000 Osimo power plants in Nigeria, in Edo State, you can't connect to individual houses. The light will be wasted, but electricity cannot get into individual houses because state government have not been empowered to carry out such that. That was why the governor came out to cry the last time that PEDC is frustrating the efforts of government in providing electricity for our teeming population. Know the responsibilities of each tiers of government. Know the responsibility of each organs of government. before you can criticize. I want to thank His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki for this, and I hope that the street light will get to after the bypass in ikpoba here. And I want to join and all and sundry to continue to give overwhelming support to the Edo State government. I want to say this, Your Excellency, Governor Godwin Obaseki, you have done well and we are all proud of you. We know that the reason why you are having different fights from different political angles is because of the fact that you are forcefully changing the narrative to the right one. And this set of people, including some of us, who already understood the old culture of political gratification, have not been able to acclimatize with the current dispensation of political sincerity and accountability that is tied with the apron string of the ragtags, that is tied with the apron string of the jetons, that is tied with the apron string of the holo poloye in our contemporary urban society. Today you have been faced with numerous attacks, and because of the fact that you knew what you stand for, and what you stand for must prevail, owing to the fact that you are the chief executive officer of the state, you reserve the right whatsoever to secure the interests of the people more than the interests of some selected politicians. Believe that it is within the ability to control the economic, political structure of our people at the collective detriment of the talakawas in our society. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for being resolute. Yes, the network failed in a way. I want to thank His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki. If it were some governors, they will say, so that people will not look at him that I'm fighting all the time. Let me just allow these people to do what they want. After all, I will benefit and collect my own. No, you refuse. You said the right thing must be done. If it is going to be a fight, let us fight to finish. And when we fight, we will establish a new formidable foundation. I made bold to say that nobody or group of persons can ever say you did not work in Edo State. They only have two things to talk about you. One, I don't have the power to say it. The second one is politics, because you have refused to agree to the old political order. You are bringing in new political narrative that is targeted on the people. The last time you announced that the Edo State government has been able to secure a 3 billion naira IGRO monthly, which is a welcome development. Before you choose to make that public, you checked. You saw the first IGRO, you saw the second IGRO, and you saw the third IGRO. It was consolidated, and you said it is enough for me to come out to tell the people. That is transparency. You did not only announce your IGRO for the people to see. During Workers' Day, you distributed the IGRO into the hands of Edo workers. Ordinarily, if you are a selfish man, you will say, yes, let us be paying them the normal minimum wage that is in existence. We'll be paying the minimum wage, but we'll be paying them salary as at when due. Let us enjoy this IGRO. After all, we suffer to generate it. But you didn't do that. Why other states are downsizing workers, reducing worker salaries? Some are looking for excuses to sack workers. You continue to employ and you continue to raise salaries. Just some few days ago, you made an announcement in respect to taking care of senior citizens in the state, which simply means that their pension will be paid as at when. It has been like that. And I also know that the gratuity will be paid in due course. Those who continue to look for some disgruntled elements in the name of governors to intimidate you and to begin to subjugate Edo into a second-class governorship administration are now ashamed when protesters came out in Rivers State to protest against non-payment, non-implementation of minimum wage in Rivers State. This is the same wicked that they are praising on a daily basis, that wants to become a president, a totalitarian despot. Your Excellency, truth need no supporters club. In a matter of time, the truth will prevail. Our characteristics are what we possess, and our reputation is what we possess about us. I want to call on you, Your Excellency, so please ensure that this street light project covers the Benin bypass from Saple Road down to Oluku. So much so that the security situation that is volatile in that area may be managed. And I call on the Commissioner of Police and the military. I know the military have done a great job in respect to securing the bypass because of their strategic checkpoint. But the police need to as well do more, because the bypass area is very volatile, and the government needs to call on the Commissioner of Police to as well reinforce securities in those areas. Mainly Ahop Aziz, Igbomo territory Aziz, and along that territory. Let the street light as well ply those roads. And I know that if this is done, it will help to improve in no small way the security architecture of those areas. Your Excellency, for those of us who are aware of the fact that you are changing the narrative, you see, about the government, follow the line. For those of us who are aware of the fact that you are changing the narrative for a better Edo, don't give up. We are totally behind you. Yes, if it comes to issue of stomach infrastructure, the likes of Osakunokori ought to be angry, because what I ought to have benefited, I have not benefited it. But for the fact that you are building a Edo is Osakunokori, when compared to the overall interest of Edo people, who is Osakunokori? So, Your Excellency, we are solidly behind you. Continue to manifest your good work. As great as Professor Folosho Ambrose Ali, he was Professor Folosho Ambrose Ali. He was killed. Go and look for any strategic location. It will be difficult for you to identify a single property owned by Ali. But he was killed. Those who believe that Umar Igbanedo has failed, to us, Umar must bow. My brother here, my friend who is always containing me on social media, his name is Diaspora Vibes. He said, "Rain one star to better go as go make erosion, not carry you." You see what he has just said? Till date, this same Oshomole apologist have refused to ask what we used the sum of 30 billion naira collected in the bond market for. When all of those were told under Minister Clem Agba, as the Commissioner of Environment, that the Benin Water Storm Project will help to reduce storm water in the state. But what are we seeing today? This same set of people have refused to ask. But yet, whenever they see any administrative opportunity to get back at the governor, you hear a song tag, kill and die, against Obaseki. Your Excellency, may God forever bless you. Believe me, Your Excellency, true Edo indigenes from the Terry Senatorial District are strongly behind you. As an Oliver twist, Your Excellency, we continue to ask for more. This is not to say that what you've done, you have not done tremendously well. For as long as governance continue, the people of Edo State will going to ask for more, because we are Oliver Twist. Your Excellency, I'm using this opportunity to call on you to stretch your beam light to Iguomo community Because as we speak, my community has not benefited anything from government. Apart from the transformer, I influenced some few, let me not use years, because the former taking off was about a few months ago. Your Excellency, please, our roads are bad. I'm going to put an official correspondence to you, Your Excellency, to look into this. You are a workaholic governor, and we needed as well to benefit from your overwhelming effort. I can beat my hands on my chest that you have performed well, and I challenge anybody to a debate. Anybody. Even if the person is a professor, even if he's an academic gladiator, I challenge anybody to a debate. Tell me that Obaseki did not work. We'll not only say it with mouth, we'll show you with overwhelming evidence. And do not believe whatever I show you, be it picture or video. Go on ground and verify. They are all there. So, Your Excellency, we encourage you and members of your team. We encourage you and members of your team not to give up. I must as well salute alongside you. Salute alongside you. I'm having a bad network. The Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Osaution Ogi Esquire, and your Deputy Governor, a comrade, and a strong colossus when it comes to administration. Because if not for the fact that you guys stood firmly, believe you me, from the two political divide, they wanted a situation where the government will be going to office from the pocket of an individual. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Your Excellency, God will bless you. In fact, when I saw the extension of the streetlight coming to Ikpoba here, I asked a simple question. So government say, remember, say we did Ikpoba. You gave us mini stadium in Ward 2 Ikpoba local government. It's there. The mini stadium is there. Now, you are extending the street line. Sir, make it a well-consolidated project. Let the street light get to, from Agbo Road down to the bypass. Then the entire bypass across Edo State should be light up. Your Excellency, if that is done, believe me, it is obvious that you've already written your name in the sound of time. Your exit from this world will be more celebrated than your entry, because you have left an indelible mark in the sound of time. Your Excellency, do not give up. If who sees the weapon of his enemy as a deterrent is not ready to fight and liberate itself. See the display of your enemy's weapon should give you the impetus whatsoever to decide on what strategy to adopt in destabilizing.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Stanley Osaze-Osakwunokwudi. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you now with this video, make you help us share up. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.